lacking symmetry. Enemy inside of me, believing I'm not fit to be the person with the perfect purpose, non-existent entity. Savage of this brain feels there wasn't birth on earth.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to another Rapper and Rookie Reactions. As always, we are your hosts. I'm KC, KingCanada.
And I'm Laura the Rookie.
And 3 more tracks today. Unfortunately, we got a little bit of an announcement to make. Well, not unfortunately. It's just a switch up of the show a little bit. I'll make a post as well for people who don't watch the show. This will be our final Wednesday episode of Rapper and Rookie. We'll just run on Sundays. We usually run Wednesdays and Sundays. We're just going to run on Sundays. But what we're going to end up doing is Sundays. So if you're Patreon and stuff, don't worry, because we're going to do 5-track episodes for Sundays. But the reason we're going to stop Wednesdays is just because the filming schedule is getting like a lot and it's hard to always fit it in. Our son's going to be done school soon and we film a lot of these when he's at school. So just for that reason, and then at least one day we can get filming where we can film 5 tracks easily instead of 2 separate days.
Well, not only that too, but like it's also, it'd be lovely if like the collective of the 5 tracks can help boost the algorithm so that like all their audience can kind of see.
That's the whole point of why we've done it this way. Yeah. Why we've done 3 tracks per episode instead of solo tracks is to build the fan base of 3 artists sharing fan bases. And I think this will be good for the show because 5 tracks on a Sunday, everybody gets a little more exposure. But we will be stopping the Wednesday episodes. Not that they will never come back, but for now and throughout the summer, there definitely won't be a Wednesday episode. This is our final one. But like I said, we're going to do 5 tracks every Sunday, so no need to worry if you're a Patreon or, oh, it might be a longer waiting list and stuff like that. We'll get you on. We'll make sure the Patreons get on, new artists get on. We'll make sure we kind of schedule it right for everybody to get exposure and,
absolutely,
you know, have some fun. And also, it's a good track for a Sunday. Or if you guys are watching this in the comments, which day do like you guys prefer an episode to come out? Like Sunday, I know does well because it's the end of the week. People are usually just lounging, listening to YouTube. Mm-hmm. But also, would you guys prefer a Friday or like a Saturday? You know, party for your weekend. Like, let us know if Sunday is a good day because we can literally drop it any day we want to. I always chose Sundays just because Sundays usually got better reception on the Wednesday episodes. Middle of the week, no one's really tuning in compared to Sunday, the end of the week. So if you guys have any idea that you think prefer, like a day of the week you would prefer, let us know. But right now we'll stick to the Sunday. This is our final Wednesday, but we got a great fucking lineup in this Wednesday series. And we got some returning, all 3 are returning guests. Some are Patreon, some cool music videos. Well, I don't know yet, but I think all of them are music videos.
Okay,
and
cool.
We're going to start with...
Are they all returning guests, or I didn't mean to cut you off?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah. Roger, well, kind of, because we're actually going to react to a cypher later, too, so that's going to be cool.
Oh,
a lot of them wouldn't have been on before, because they're part of the cypher. So
Fair.
there is a lot of new artists, actually.
Okay.
I don't know how many is on the cypher. It could be like 8 people. And,
yeah, that's true.
And, but we're going to start with Doc T from MPP. Great label, great people, love them all to death. And Doc T did this music video not that long ago. And we're going to check it out.
Yeah, looks like a brand new track posted to
Yeah, I'm always a fan of Doc T. Shout out to your Mercury show, man. I saw your footage. I'm happy you posted it. You crushed it. I can just imagine the vibe of that, man. I saw you throwing the water bottle around and oh, man, you did a great job. You're a good stage presence, bro. So we're going to get into this. What I Do by Doc T. Let's run it. All edited and shot, I think, by Doc T, too.
Oh, cool.
Maybe not shot, but edited. Nice hot tub.
Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. She out of your league, feel like Jordan and Brandon. been slapping the fanny. I was smashing the alley. The cops was patrolling, so I had the motor. I took a head start, ice came jiggling past me. They say that I'm crazy still. I'm living my life for the thrill. You ever fuck in a truck while it driving to see what recline while she riding? Her hands on the wheel. The proof is in the pudding. I've been a joker, she calling me pudding. You know what I put in? I put in a lot. You know that's a slang. You know that I'm cooking. The world need correcting. I'm stepping like.
I gotta pause right there. Right there on that line, I call her my pudding because I'm the Joker. The fact that you said that is what we call each other. That's what we've been since day one. It's pudding. It's never Laura and Sean.
Before we even knew that was like,
I think from the Joker, yeah. It was because we were eating pudding cups one night, and then we just decided pudding.
Yeah, because I decided I wasn't like, I don't mind the pet babe, but I just wanted something different,
yeah,
you know,
and so you said that in the line, and right away I just had to pause and mention that. And shout out to Mrs. Doc T. I don't know your name, but shout out to you. You guys look happy together, and it's cool to see. So shout out to her being on the video, and I know she means a lot to you, Doc T. So shout out to Mrs. Doc T.
And I love to see like when they're just as in it as much as like the artist,
yeah.
You know, like it just adds that extra special special cherry on the cake.
So we're gonna rewind like 10 seconds and then I'll get back into it, but I just wanted to shout that out.
You ever fuck in a truck while it driving to see what recline while she riding? Her hands on the wheel. The proof is in the pudding. I've been a joker, she calling me pudding. You know what I put in? I put in a lot. You know that's a slang. You know that I'm cooking. The world need correcting. I'm snapping like Thanos, so I'm gonna turn out the planet to dust. Beyond sus, in God we trust. I believe in Elon Musk. Either I seen it or done it. I need it, I want it. Otherwise, really, I don't speak nothing of it. Which keys in abundance? I don't play piano. I take shots like Rambo, but don't need a gun. If I'm gunning for you, then I'm coming. But move like a ghost so that you won't see me coming. Get hit with the Tommy, power the force. So give me my flowers and pass me the torch. Who wanna know what I do?
Give me the flowers and pass me my torch.
Who wanna know what I do? What I do? What I do? What I do? It ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do? What I do? Who wanna know what I do? What I do? Who wanna know what I do? What I do? What I do? What I do? It ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do? What I do? What I do? What I do? It ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do? What I do? What I do? What I do? It ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do? What I do? Who wanna know what I do? What I do? Who wanna know what I do? What I do? What I do? What I do? It ain't nothing to you.
Alright, what are you thinking of it so far?
Wow, what a fun song. This like it looks like so much fun to like record. Like the video, he did such an amazing job with that. Like all the different shots and how it just keeps changing. It's so well done.
It's like when you get to know somebody through a video, like a music video, a little bit, right? I don't do any. I've just done like live stuff I posted. And it's funny, I was even talking about his live shows, and he's putting clips, integrating his live clips from his shows. That's cool. I just love the whole concept of the song. Like, I do what I do, what I want, and like what I do, what I do. Like, it's just, you're being you, and fuck everybody else. I'm gonna do what I do, and this is what I do. Like, it's so
and
true.
It's funny, like, it doesn't matter like what flavor you are, but it seems like the more you can step in and just like your own true self. It's like, even if it doesn't like what's the word? Like, even if it's a different flavor compared to everyone else, it's like the more you can just like grab on as to who you truly are. It's like, it doesn't really matter what you're singing about. You're just like, wow, this is freaking trippy just because of his energy, you know? Yeah,
you're crushing it too. Like the Joker line, the pudding, and like, give me the flowers, I'll hand you the torch. Oh no, I love it. This is you at the fullest. Like I said, I've met you quickly once. I'd love to get together again for another show, and yeah, so it's cool. Like, I just love this. What I do, what I do. The hook's perfect.
Yeah.
The song's fitting it. And this is just Doc T or Daniel on this.
That's weird to hear their full names.
Yeah, I didn't say the full name,
but
like
it
is.
It's like their alter ego, their other personas.
Yeah, but he's releasing, it's like, you know, Eminem, like Slim Shady, like LP, then he did like all that, but then he did Marshall Mathers. Like, he did the Eminem show, Slim Shady. Well, Eminem show came after Marshall Mathers, but it's like, this is Daniel. This is like, you know, he's showing himself, and you can just like get a vibe from him from watching this video.
Absolutely.
Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do? It ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do? It ain't nothing to you. Popping out like a jack in the box when I'm back in the spot. Killer flow, click, clack, and it pops and it slaps and it sings. Billie Jean, bitch, scream. No flicking beans, straight slapping the ball. What happened to rap? Boom, back, storytelling to selling out. For status and price, sabotage catalog. Cause the game full of fraud. They rap what they actually not. ADHD, I can't sit still. My whole life wanted to be a big deal. For like 10 mil, either make the dream the reality. Stick to mechanic and looking for the 10 mil. I can put the pussy on sabbatical. Michael, put her more than Vladimir. Give it to her harder than a matador. It's harder just to look. That's how I know that we compatible. She love me even when I get irrational. Bye bye, I'm the black sheep. Pronouns don't ask me. I'll slap the bitch at a drag queen. Give every venue to chill, like I made the bell burn. F is for family. Tryna get me a gram. Having sex with some candy. Top with the pop rock. Out of this world like a sci-fi. Call to connect, free Wi-Fi. 355 mics, laughing like ha-ha. If I'm getting faded, I'm with James, he my boss. If I'm eating crab legs, then I'm at Red Lobster. If you family me, Casa Zoo Casa. Just tryna live life like a Kuna Matata. If I'm getting faded, I'm with James, he my boss. If I'm eating crab legs, then I'm at Red Lobster. If you family me, Casa Zoo Casa. Just tryna live life like a Kuna Matata.
If my family me, Casa Zoo Casa.
What I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do,
talking to the camera.
what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you. Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do? Who wanna know what I do, what I do, what I do, what I do, it ain't nothing to you.
The lizard. That was dope.
That was so
Like you
fun.
said, you get to know some people through a music video, and that just shows the true Doc T there. If your family, mi casa su casa. I like that
Yeah,
line.
I love the second verse. That was
Yeah.
so cool.
Oh man, there's one. Yeah, I'm not flicking the bean. You know, I'm always hitting the box.
Or slapping the box.
Slapping
or
the
something
box.
like that, yeah.
There's another one. I just can't remember the line right now. It was just. Yeah, that second verse was jam-packed. Both verses
Yeah.
were killer, but that second verse, like, really shot out.
I just liked like his sound in the second verse too, like with his rhyme scheme and like just how like, you know how a voice can just sound like just slightly a little different.
Not even that the first is bad, just that second hit.
It's just like for me personally, I'm just like, yeah, that was tight.
That was awesome. Doc T, what I do. Absolutely loved it. Loved seeing the misses in there.
Love the Huna.
The Kuna Matata, yeah. Just trying to live it like a
mean,
Kuna Matata.
I have to say, like, we both grew, well, I especially, but our generation is like, grew up on Disney, right? And I love that movie, and for the people who don't know, which is probably no one, but it means no worries, right?
Yeah.
And so,
well,
like,
everybody knows what a Kuna Matata is.
You don't know that.
Yeah.
You don't know who's watching. Like, not everyone knows all the Disney movies, right? They might have been too cool
Yeah,
for
but
that.
anybody knows, it's like...
Maybe.
Out of all of them, though, like, holy shit, that would have been the most popular. But yeah, I know what you mean. That's what it means.
And so, like, it's very cool how you could, like, bring in pop culture to just, like, also drive home your point, too, right?
Yeah, you had a lot of pop culture lines on there. You had the Elon Musk shout out. You had the Bill Burr. You know what I'm saying? Like a Burr and a Bill. Like I think we put it together. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't catch
I thought that's what I heard. And then there was another line and I can't fucking remember what it was. And I was laughing at it. I can't remember. But the whole thing was absolute fire. The video was fire. And I see that you edited the video. So shout out to you. Whoever shot it. Shout out to them.
That was so cool.
Just
that
fun.
was fun. Yeah.
When we say that for certain tracks, it's fire. Absolutely fire. Bars are killer. Without a video, you'd listen to this track and bump it constantly. But the video just adds, you're just having fun with it.
Absolutely.
So,
and I even like the part at the end, like where it shows him just like dancing around a bit, because it's like you have to be confident in who you are to like really just express yourself, you know, and just like not care like how it's gonna look on camera, because it ended up turning out great because you weren't worried about it, you know.
I dance on video. I have 2 left feet and I'd fall over. And I have flat feet, so I really cannot fucking dance. I can barely walk. It's true.
Whereas your dad says you run funny.
Yeah, I run funny. I got flat feet, people. When I was a kid, I played ball hockey. And then I come back and my dad goes, "You run funny." I was like, "Oh, thanks, Dad." He's like, "We should get that
Did you
checked."
see that goal?
Do you have flat feet? Yeah, I run like a penguin. Yeah, so you'll never see me running that often. But shout out, Doc to you, man. This was a lot of fun. Appreciate you always. I hope everything goes well for you. That Mercury show must have been a blast. I know you're going to open up for many more artists and you eventually be the closer. So you're crushing it, man. Keep it going. Like I said, shout out to the misses. You got the showed you like a little bit of your life in this too. So shout out to it all.
Absolutely.
And hot tub looks fun. We have a hot tub too, but we never use it. But yeah.
Talk about no worries.
Kind of makes me want to fill it up and fucking hop in there. Yeah. But yeah, no, shout out to you guys. Doc T crushed it. And we're going to move on to track number 2. And this is going to be from, a couple new people. We'll announce it soon. All right, guys, second track we got here is Roger2Trappy, who's been on the show once before, and he's a producer as well who produces this beat. But it's featuring an artist that has been on this show a lot of times, and that's SJC. So the UK is coming together for this one. I know 2Trappy Beats is what he goes by like for his beat page. You guys check it out. The guy makes killer beats. He's posting a few like every week in the BTB group, cool. Just in normal. So check him out, and he would hook you up with the beat, no questions asked. And very nice guy and easy guy to talk to. But he hasn't been on in a while, and the reason for that, apparently you sent me a song quite a while back, and I think it was this one or maybe another one, and it kind of got lost in the shuffle, and that was my bad. So you've been waiting a long time for this song, so we're going to get right to it. It's Roger2Trappy, SJC, and it's called Motion. Because Facebook does this thing now. Do you notice, like, they give you a PIN number when you sign in? Well, you don't go on Messenger much, but you guys probably notice that you have to have, like, a PIN number you punch in, and your messages get lost. You have to restore your messages. You have to write your PIN.
Really?
Yeah, it drives me nuts. So if I'm like texting on my phone and I go on my computer's not grabbing all the messages. I gotta type in the PIN. So for other artists who are watching the show and I watched their track, there's an artist out there called Heads Will Roll. And I know you've been watching and your song did get lost in the shuffle, but it's in now. It's just Patreon kind of beat you out there a couple times. But you are on the list and it's been months since you said that. But you will be coming soon. So if you're watching it, shout out to you. And anybody else, if you realize it's like a month and a half or 2 months go by, just hit me up again. I won't be annoyed, that you keep spamming me, which you're not. Just resend it because I have lost a lot in the shuffle and I feel bad for it. But so yeah, anybody who has sent one into me in Messenger, just hit me up again and be like, yo, I sent this about a month and a half, 2 months ago. So I just wanted to get that out there. But we're going to get right into it. Roger2Trappy, SJC, Motion, produced by 2Trappy Beats. Let's go. Like both of these artists. Piano right away to start. Love piano and hip-hop beats.
2Trappy production. It's cold tonight, I'm out on the streets, I'm out on my grind. You talk about killing it, talk about me, that is my life. That's why I'm like, no more spinners, no more knives, this shit ain't right. That's why I smoke all day to make myself feel fine. I'm smoking up to release my mind. Don't fuck with me, don't waste your time. If I'm outside tonight, you know it be a vibe. Too many thoughts inside your head, but you will be alright. You tell yourself that you'll be fine, or you'll lose your mind. Don't take me for no dickhead, bro, cause I ain't that guy. If I pull it out, you know I make 'em fly. You're talking all this nonsense, man, them wanna try. They just said, put your trust in God. Now fuck that, I put my trust in me. I've been like this since a youth, so I don't care if you can't see what I'm trying to be or what I'm trying to achieve. I'm trying to leave a legacy right behind those me.
So I guess SJC is gonna come in. Beat fire. That beat's absolutely amazing. Like I said, you guys hit it up. Roger2Trappy Beats. Trust me. Verse was dope too. When I first met him, I told you this on the first time I reacted to him. I didn't know he rapped. I thought he just produced beats.
That's cool.
So it's cool to hear that. I love I'd like God, but I only have trust in me, faith in me.
Yeah. And, trying to build a legacy.
Yeah. Very. At first, I wasn't thinking it was going to lead into a weed smoking song, but now looking at the cover, it kind of makes sense with all the smoke around.
But I think it's kind of like.
But I smoke weed too, so I know exactly how you're describing it.
But like more of like tapping into the relaxed state of mind.
Very, yeah, and it's very trappy sounding. I love when it's just like not simple, in the best way. You said like your line, and then the ad lib came in repeating the line. Slow ad lib came in repeating the line. Like it was, the ad libs were really well done, and it was just, like I hate saying the word simple because I don't mean it as simple. The verse was simple. I just mean it sounds like
clean.
It's very clean and easy to the ears. It's not
Yeah.
like like
Yeah.
super fast
No,
rap
it's
or
like- it's
too
like-
much going on. Sometimes you hit and it's just like
Yeah.
Jesus. If we heard you. I'm sure you heard you too. We heard you clearly and we got the point and it sounds clean, sounds nice. Yeah, I really like that. I really like this beat.
And it's like, I guess like it sounds so clean too because it is his own beats, right?
Yeah.
So he knows
How
like
to
the
ride
tempo.
it. Yeah, you know how to ride it perfectly. This is a
Yeah.
beat that deserves that like flow that you did there.
Yeah.
And now I'm curious to see how SJC is going to come on it because SJC's got a little bit of a different flow. So I'll be kind of curious to see.
It's a very like atmospheric, like
Very, yeah. It's
out of body
Yeah.
beat, you know.
smoke weed
That
with
makes
this.
sense?
Yeah, it's smoke weed with this.
Yeah.
For you guys watching, it's bugging me because I can see the camera. We got a window there that's like light shining in. She has a halo around her, so it's a little blurry, but it's just more she's precious, you know.
He's looking for brownie points later.
Nah, I could never get enough to catch up. Alright, well, rewind this, so we'll get back into it.
I'm trying to achieve, I'm trying to leave a legacy right behind those me.
Love the piano.
Hey,
No.
going through the motions, yeah. Drinking, smoking, hoping something helps me with my coping. Please don't tell me that your door is open or I'ma sneak inside. Set your shit alight like a pyro in the night. So cold, cause I know that I'm right. Hey, everyone around me's catching Z, so guess that means don't sleep for me. Bro, don't speak to me if you're too weak to see. Reflection is the enemy, and all your hate is a waste of energy. Bunch of drama queens looking for a scene. I'm at the stage, I act my age. Now I don't move with rage, so my temper's not afraid. This is how I save a life. Vent my thoughts into a mic. Go about my day and say that I'm alright while I die inside, ruminating thoughts of suicide. Pass me by and I just wave like they're my guys. Hey, one and the same, but I'm in disguise. When I say I rap, they're so surprised. Talk your crap, I roll my eyes. Think you're that, but I'm too wise. Keep telling those lies, keep selling those vibes, but I'ma have to step aside. No happy ever after either if you cross those lines. You just brought about the start of your demise.
First off, you guys sound great together. Cool. All right. Shout out to both the raps on that, but that beat was absolute fire. I really love that beat. You guys crushed it, but that beat just really sticking with me. That piano added in. Shout out to Trappy Beats. SJC comes in. Your reflection is your worst enemy.
Yeah.
That was such a dope line.
Ain't that the truth though, eh? Like I can even see that like if it was posted in the music video, like you're just standing in front of the mirror and like your whole reflection just kind of morphs into the shadow side of yourself.
You're always your worst enemy.
And
I think so many people are. And SJC was talking about there, like even smoking to get by and like contemplating the suicide and stuff you said there. And yeah, it's just a lot of people, you get into your own head and you get so negative and you get lost in it. And that's why music's so good, like rap like this is, we write it down, but you know, we're just letting it out. Just shoot it out there. And SJC killed it with that. Both of you guys sounded great. That hook was dope. Not hook. The beat was dope.
It didn't have a hook.
Yeah, it didn't have a hook. Yeah, a little middle hook would have been good, but the beat interlude, perfect. Didn't need a hook.
I wish like it was just longer because I was really enjoying it. Like it was like pulling me back a bit and like I said, stepping out of the body experience. But that's just me being picky because I just want it to be longer. Like so that's like a good thing.
Yeah, the beat was the hook, and I like when people do that. And not every song needs a hook or anything.
Absolutely
the beat showcased it, and that's like I've said this in many episodes before. What I've learned from when I first started to where I am now is let the beat showcase itself sometimes too. You know, and
To have a moment,
yeah,
too.
and I know Roger2Trappy made it, so it's your beat, so you want to showcase the beat too.
Yeah.
But just that interlude with the piano, then leading to SJC, it just stopped. I was like, oh, is it over? I was like, did you guys both rap and I missed it already?
I love it when a song does, like, it'll come in, like, you have the polar opposites, so, like, you have a very, what's the word I'm looking for, like, relaxed or, like, soft feel in the beat, and then, like, the strong,
vocals, presence on it,
yeah, I love, like, the mixture and the balance of both, because I just find it just, like, you know, they complement each other so well.
And I was thinking this just the other day too, because we've been doing now Renegade Fridays and stuff too. How much I'm into UK artists.
Yeah, no kidding.
So
right?
much. You guys are crushing it out there, and I know your music scene. I don't know about your music scene, but I've heard a lot of things like it's tough to get out there. Same with here in Canada, but you guys a little more. And even Ren like hitting #1 in the UK, but nowhere else around the world. It was a big step for Ren to hit like #1 in the UK, like a UK artist. So it's cool, you guys. I know before you guys had like grime hip hop and stuff. That's what you're known for. But you guys are like. You guys have fucking killer music, man.
Yeah, I honestly didn't think like
from
obviously,
G-Bones to Chrissy B to NUNN to Roger2Trappy to SJC. If I'm missing any, I apologize. But even we got into Irish hip hop, and it's so cool. I love it. Absolutely. Sorry to cut you off.
No, I was just gonna say I honestly had no idea. Like that's just like me being a little ignorant of like how big it was. Like because I thought it was just like more of like a North America.
Yeah, I know.
Flavor. Obviously, I'm wrong. Like but it's really cool to see that just like how broad it is.
It is.
As you said, like it's so cool. Like I wish I could almost. There's part of me where I say this every time. Like I feel bad because I can't pick up all their lines.
Yeah. But you
Because,
can't
like,
also
I
with
don't know.
a North American artist a lot of times too, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I just mean like there's certain like references and stuff or pop cultures that I could pick up on a North America just because like obviously I
get
live
that.
there, right?
Yeah.
So even like what they call for something like I don't know, like
Like they said, like
the
Brexit
trunk of
or
a
something.
car, you know, like some like I've heard it's like not the boot.
Oh, I don't know.
There's like certain things, you know what I mean though, like certain.
There's one word she wants to say we can't say on YouTube, but I'm having a cigarette that you guys call it.
Oh.
Oh man,
Yeah,
she has a
that's
laugh
true.
at that all the time. But yeah, I know what you
But
mean.
I want to learn more about that culture so that I can pick up more, so I can like dive deeper into it. So that's going to be something that I'm going to be working on to like understand you guys a bit more.
But I find we're closer in culture than them than US. Like Canada's way closer in culture with the UK than we are with the United States.
Yeah,
I
but still,
find.
it's just like everyone has their own lingo.
Oh, lingo, yeah,
Even from
lingo is a
Canada
whole
to
thing.
States
Yeah.
to their own slang or.
And I know
not
there's
slang,
some like certain spots in like England, I guess, they're like you guys have really thicker accents where you know they do it on shows and stuff to make fun. Can you understand a word this guy's saying? But you come here to Canada and you hit like a place called Newfoundland, try to fucking understand a word they're saying. I can hear you guys a lot clearer than them.
It's like an English
It's
accent.
its own
with, like,
English.
French
It's- yeah.
all mushed into one.
It's its own language. It's
Yeah.
insane. So, but yeah, I
that's
know
what
what
I'm
you
saying,
mean on
'cause,
that.
like,
Yeah.
Even if like oh my god, yeah. If an artist, because I had a friend that was from Newfoundland, I'll try to wrap this up real quick. If there was an artist from Newfoundland that gave us, I don't know if I would be able to pick up anything. I'm
A
not
rapper
even
from
kidding.
Newfoundland would be hilarious.
I'm not even kidding. Like the terms that he told me that he has for everyday things, and they have sayings, and like it's insane.
You can have a conversation with them, and they're speaking English, kind of, but you don't understand a word they're saying. I'm sure you guys have it too with certain parts in like London or England or whatever. Certain parts where it's just the accent's really thick, right?
Yeah.
And so everybody with Canadians make fun of like a boot and a and stuff, but Newfoundlands will be we're going to boot to boot to boot to boot to boot, and then we're gonna boot to boot, and you're just like what?
Yeah, it's so true.
So, but yeah, shout out to you guys. We're gonna get on to the next track, not run this episode too long. Just wanted to shout out UK artists, man. You guys are crushing it. I've become a huge fan of UK music, so shout out to you guys. And we're going on to a final track that I think has artists from pretty much around the world, so this will be pretty cool. All right, guys, for final track of this episode, we're going with a cipher. I fucking love ciphers. The only thing with this one is when I used to run a show called BTB Reacts before Rapper Rookie, this is a year ago, year and a half ago. This came out a year ago. I heard this song. I heard it just once, and I remember I liked it, but it has Udir in it, as you guys know, who's been constant in the show lately. Patreon member, shout out to Udir, love you, man, you're awesome. But I never, when he sent me the music, there was some Norway, not all these artists are from Norway, so there'll be English and everything in it, but I never had translation.
Right.
So he told me, can you mind redoing it with the translation? Because I just heard it, I was like, oh, that was dope. But from what I remember, everybody crushed this. A lot of these artists you guys wouldn't know have never been on the show except for Keegan Grimm that I'm seeing down here, so that's pretty dope.
Oh, cool.
And like I said, I don't remember the song. I clicked play for a second, I was like, okay, I kind of remember it, but I won't remember any lines people said or anything like that. I just remember I liked it, and I think it won track of the episode.
Oh,
when I used to do track of the episodes. So I have heard it, you have not.
No.
But, so I can't say it's an honest first listen, because you know our show. I've had so many people send me music, they'd be like, check this out, and I'll be like, oh, that was good, and they'll be like, can you react to it on your show? No, I just listened to it.
Or there'll be songs with, like, they've sent, and you're like, it's already on our playlist.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Like...
You guys, we're very honest with what we do for first time listen, and when it's not, I'll mention it like this now, and it works because you haven't heard it, and it's also been over a year since I heard this. And I got the translation now, and with Udir, you need the translations. Once again, it'll be in the description. People asked last episode, if you just go on our description of our video, just click the more thing and it pulls it down. You'll see his
That's so cool.
translation. So.
And just before we go into it, you said it's been like a year. And like, I just like, hopefully it skyrockets like the views on his video. But it's 365.
Yeah.
365 views, you know what I mean? Like a whole year.
Yeah, that's good, yeah. A view a day.
Yeah, so that's like, I don't know, I just thought that was cool. Like, it's been a year and it's like a 365, and so it's like back around again, you know?
This is Sinister Records. I don't know what company, I don't know if Udir runs it, but I know they're all part of it, so I guess it's the whole label. Let me just rattle them off here. Robbie Snatch, Keegan Grimm, Labyrinth, Gloom Rap, Jay Reno, and Udir. Let's go. I'm excited to hear this. I love ciphers. Even though I heard it, it's like brand new.
Oh, are you going to pull up the lyrics on his now?
Yeah. I'll pause it before
I'll make sure that they're dead before I run off. Arms, legs, heads getting cut off. X to the fuse box, power getting shut off. Tough talks have you putting ambulances rushed off. You can get it the raw way. Never been a leader of your pack, always did what your dogs say. All this blood I used to paint my hallway. If I gotta hide out, that's a plane to Norway. This is no act like a play on Broadway. Why you wanna do it the hard way? Get both legs cut off with the saw way. If we go to war, I'll be coming home okay. Coming through like I'm Victor Crowley. Got my middle fingers in the air, pissing on the federales. I'm an iller savage, sicker than most are. Peeling back your skin while I listen to most
of y'all.
Well, it's called the Sinister Cipher, so you know it's all going to be very.
Okay, yeah, I was just like, holy crap.
No, I think the whole thing's going to be like this about murder, blood, guts, you know, Sinister Cipher. Robbie Snatch crushed it. Your flow switches, the ad libs, everything, and I used to know it.
He was even bringing up like very imagery, by the way. This would be, I guess, like a great, well, I was gonna say soundtrack, but like for like a horror film. Yeah. Because the imagery is just so potent. Yeah. And like him even mentioning Saw and stuff, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. And I was like, okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
So
very well mixed, very well, dope vocals, dope bars. And now we're going to go on to Keegan Grimm, which we know. And let's go.
Savage, sicker than most are. Peeling back your skin while I listen to
most of y'all actors, most of y'all backwards. Look at y'all code switching, none of y'all factors. Now your whole crew getting gassed up. I don't mean excited, I mean I'm lighting a match, bruh. I'ma cause a ruckus till you meet my demands. Got the scars from a motherfucker's teeth on my hands. I'm a scumbag, criminal, repeat offender. Who done let me on the streets again? Check it out. Said you're all getting paralyzed, terrified of truth. Cut the skin from a parasite, wear it like a suit. I'm a smooth operator, motivated by the loot. I ain't playing by the rules if I'm making any moves. Ayy, let's go. I'ma put these fools on game with the tool cock. I'm a fucking boondock saint. I've been hanging from a cross, singing sweet serenades of the beast awaken and feast away.
Oh, yeah. I remember this.
Wanna play?
Love that. Okay, the deer's coming up here. Okay, so I'll pull up the translation. Keegan Grim, murdered like always. Like if I still have the fucking teeth marks on my hands and peeling the skin, Mr. Texas Chainsaw Massacre over here.
Yeah, I was talking about the imagery with the very first one, but it's just like, I think that, like, I'm just going to be saying that for the whole thing, because damn.
What a smart breakup. Also with the scratching, that little interlude, you know, Cypher's usually just boom, 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 boom. It's nice to have that little breakup. That was a smart move.
Scratches.
Yeah, I do. And it sounded so sick. And I don't know who did this beat. Like, I don't know if Udir does the beats or anything like that, who produced it, but well done for the beat. And well, even if you guys didn't produce it, perfect choice.
Yeah.
For what you guys are doing.
Because, like, that's also challenging, too, for a cypher, right? Is, like, you want to find a beat that, like, can complement all of their voices.
Yeah, and it has so far, like, big time.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 2, but still.
Yeah.
And,
I'm
like,
sure the rest
still,
of
like, the imagery, like, some of the bars that were fun. Like, he's talking about, I gas them up, and I don't mean, like...
Yeah, I don't need the match or whatever.
Yeah, lighting the match. I'm like,
don't need to light the match, yeah.
Or him saying, like, he cuts the skin off a parasite.
That's what I'm saying, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre over here.
Oh my God.
Mr. Leatherface over here. I love it. I love this kind of music as well. I listen to a lot of it. From horrorcore to even like Eminem Relapse is a big one, to Brother Lynch Hung, to oh man, there's so many more. You can say ICP. I'm not a huge ICP fan, but like they're big in horrorcore, and I'll always respect ICP just because I'm not a fan, but for what they did, man, and they do the Juggalo Fest and shit like that, they blew up off their fan base and they knew exactly what they're doing. They're very smart business-wise, in my opinion. I may not like their music, but they're geniuses. Just shout out to ICP on that. And there is songs I do like, so I can't say that. But.
Oh, that's half the game too, but I was just talking about earlier, like, episodes ago, how, like, last year we didn't have, like, a... Huh?
Sorry, just thought of another name. I just said her name out loud. Okay, go.
What was I gonna say?
My bad.
Oh, yeah. No, that's okay. When we were talking about earlier, like a while back, how I'm looking for, like, a good Halloween soundtrack. Mm-hmm. And for all I know, like, my brain would just automatically go to G-Bones because, like, he does his, like, annual Halloween tracks, right? But now it's just, like, since I've said that, I'm like, I'm not even kidding. I could probably have a Spotify playlist that could last, like, all day with just, like, horrorcore songs or, like, you know, very twisted, and this is, like, right up in there, so.
We've gotten actually a lot of cool Halloween-y songs lately.
Yeah,
it's like Tone with his movie one, this, G-Bones, of course. There was a couple other ones. Keegan Grim in general, too. We've heard quite a few of his songs lately. But we're going to go into a deer. We got the translation pulled up here. So when we pause it, we'll kind of break down the translation for you guys. But like I said, it's also in the description. So if you want to follow along.
Mine beste venner nå en hettegenser. Ed Gein sa jeg tester grenser. Vi flekser mest og lager knekk i jeksler. For rett å se ut som en pestdispenser. Et blikk nok til å gi deg en våken natta. Det her feil folk, nå lager du bråk med satan. Du fjern for real, jeg synes det ergerlig. Du klemmer meg med skills, men jeg jævlig. Fordi ingen ba deg være talsmann. Det galskap på tide noen her tar ansvar. Du markmann. En pedo besitter til analen prolapser. Hvilke toucher så sender ut et nabovarsel. Sjela mi gitt vekk, stilen dritfrekk. Hvis I huet ditt I handa mi blir skvist som et insekt. Et siste pust før jeg ender loseren. Du kan sette deg inn på rommet med en Hemingway solution.
Holy shit, okay. That guy's voice was trippy coming in here. Labyrinth. Okay, Udir.
Holy crap.
That was Sinister.
No kidding.
You're pulling out Ed Gein. I just said Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is funny because that's who it's loosely based on. the guy who cut up skin off the women and wear it. So he pulled that off right away.
Like that's a real thing?
Yeah, it's a real serial killer, yeah. That's what like Texas Chainsaw Massacre is based
Oh, I thought
off
that
of.
was like just, yeah, I didn't know that
My
nonfiction.
best friend is now a hooded sweater. Ed Gein says, I'm testing the limits. We flex the most and cracking molars, making you look like Pez dispensers. That was nuts, too. Cracking and Pez down.
Yeah,
that's so good. That's
and
so
the fact
good.
that he says Ed Gein is saying I'm
I'm
testing,
testing the limits, yeah. You picked the most like fucked up serial killer in probably reality. Well, there's a lot of them, but he's pretty messed up.
You know, just like serial killers sit back and be like,
him looking at you going, what the fuck?
that's pretty fucked up.
And then here, I don't know if I can say this on YouTube, but Green Diet. Like you said, this is out here. A pedophile should sit until his anal prolapses. Yeah. The pedophile should sit on it until his anal prolapses. That's like, oh my god. My soul has been given away. My style is disrespectful. I want to see your head in my palm getting squished like an insect. I take a last breath before I turn an idiot inside out. Go sit in your room and give the Hemingway solution. So, Hemingway, you know Ernest Hemingway, right?
No.
Oh, he was an author, I think.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah.
He killed himself with a shotgun in the mouth. So that's why they said that he's going to give him the Hemingway solution. I didn't know that either because he asked me, he's like, you know who Hemingway is? And I was like, yeah. So I can say, like, he told me this. And I was like, yeah. And he goes, have you ever heard the Hemingway solution? And I was like, I don't really know that. Like, didn't he kill himself? He goes, yeah, with the shotgun to the mouth. So that's what it is. And now he says, that I get why you told me that. Because I didn't know why you were asking me why I knew Hemingway or anything. But now it makes sense. So you put, take the last breath before I turn this idiot inside out. And then he'll put a shotgun in his mouth and fucking boom. But,
my God. Oh, wow.
You guys are living up to the title, Sinister Cypher.
And it's funny, like, with Udir, he's very, like, I just know him as very deep and poetic from before.
So good with his words.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like, it just even, like, I'm not trying to bring up that line again, but, like, prolapses and stuff. Like, I don't really hear that word even in my day-to-day vocabulary.
Yeah.
And so just to pull all this to like create a story, even if it's a dark one, it's just like, holy crap.
My favorite line is the Pez dispenser line, because I can see you crack the guy's jaw.
Yeah.
Like, that was so good, man. That was nuts.
Like, I feel like right now, like, as I'm listening to this, like,
this is going to be a long song reaction. We got a lot of artists we're pausing in between.
Okay, sorry, I'll say this all.
No, I'm just saying,
really
sorry guys, if, well, not sorry, you guys are tuning in to watch us, but I'm just saying, we're pausing after every artist to give them their shine, so that's why this one's going a little longer.
Yeah.
But
the video just kind of reminds me as if I'm walking through, like, a haunted house, and, like, each part of the house is, like, their own guy, like, in their station, just, you know, creating their crime scene kind of thing, so it's
kind of is, yeah.
Yeah.
Each person's, like, in a different room, like a saw maze. You walk through and each room's a different torture fucking, or hostel. Everybody's
I hate that movie.
They're all running their own hostel. Alright, we're going into Labyrinth. You came in and that voice already punched through.
Skvis som ett insekt, ett siste pust. För jag vänner lusaren. Du kan sätta dig på rummet med en Hemingway solution.
For my people, at black masses under cathedrals, it's a murder rap mix with wickedness to equal a demonic pact with demons. Split the difference with heathens who pledge their allegiance. Shit is wicked on the century status beat. Acting savagely, thanks to Mr. Sinister, I'm defying gravity. Levitating these relics above altars while I'm high and making love to the devil's daughters. Roaming the halls with the curse stacks, I lure them in till they're too far gone to turn back and begin to hack at their bodies till every limb separated while I sing a hymn in Latin after meditating in the red temple with a two-headed dog. Pray to its dark animal spirit lingering in the fog on the Scottish moors, walking towards the lighted cabin, ready to slaughter them all while I'm laughing.
Pause on the scratch and I'll just continue from there. Alright, Labyrinth killed it too. Man, you guys are just murdering this. I love have sex with the devil's daughters. What is he saying? Something like reason like the relics and the, oh my god, you're going like biblical, the temples and the relics.
Absolutely.
And
and like,
Satan and the, yeah, you brought out like the Bible evil, the
like it's a
Satanist.
different crime scene on each one.
Yeah, each one, yeah.
This one's like in the basement, like a secret chapel or something.
I see this one in like a church kind of room.
Well, that's what I mean.
Sure,
Yeah. But yeah, like it's even it's got a very eerie part where he's like talking about when the limbs separated
the limbs.
And it's just like, and then I'm hearing him just kind of like whistling, you know, like the little like, yeah, and that makes it so eerie. Like when you see that in movies when they're just like going about
they're
their
happy
day.
about it.
Yeah, that just adds like such a like another level of creepiness, you know, like well done on the creepy factor.
Yeah, big time.
Captured.
I love what you guys did here too, as well as I'm noticing. And I think some of you guys do, but it helps us out a lot when you guys, especially if it's new artists and you guys got features and we don't know kind of who's who. You wrote all the features in order of how they're coming. So
That's cool,
I really
yeah.
like that. Except Udir, but it's his song. He was kind of in the middle. But it also says in the video. But I mean, if he didn't have it, the video, that helps out a lot because now we know Gloom Rap is coming up. And then Jay Reno. I think I've heard Jay Reno outside of this.
Too, right? You wouldn't want to get it all.
Yeah, you always want to make sure, and sometimes it's tough with features, and we had it in the show before, I'm like, I can't tell who's who.
Yeah.
Like, you know, we might have heard one artist once, like months ago, and you kind of, you know, and then you have another artist, and a lot of times when you do feature, you kind of sound, you want a feature to be cohesive, so you kind of sound a little bit identical, yeah. So it's hard, but it's cool how you guys write this out. But anyways, we're going to go to Gloom Rap after these dope ass scratches.
Wanna play? Wanna play?
Beat the dealio, Gloom Rap, Keegan Grim, Greasy Flow, gutters linking that we creeping in with Labyrinthine, a trio of some demon kin, Brandon D. Camillo steez, we're sneaking in your house to bash your rappers and your running mouths. Hear the cries of your spouse, to sneak this and funny now, gripping on your tummy as entrails come spilling out. You started this, but I guess we're the villains now. No obstacles, the toxic bros with noxious flows. Don't knock it whole, work it scalp past the follicles. Scumbag alumni, decade diabolical. Whack rap cats, holy proof comical. The only thing morbid about you is your obesity. A weak MC who can never make peace with me. Kill yourself, please have the decency, cause only non-virgin pussy get to share the beat with me.
The homie from across the ocean one.
Oh man, you guys are murdering this. Everybody's crushing it. I don't even know what to say about it. Gloom Rap, crushed it. Loved your flow. That rhyme scheme you did in the middle there, beautiful.
Now, was he talking about kind of like bringing the other artists, like he mentioned like Labyrinth or something?
Yeah, he
right?
mentioned almost all their names.
That's what I thought. Okay, I just
bringing
wanted
them all involved into a group manslaughter, which you guys are doing to this beat. And then I hear at the beginning you did a Brandon D. Camillo line. That's trippy. You don't hear that name too often.
So like part of this video now, like the different crime scenes, this one I'm now picturing all of them outside.
He's bringing them in, like,
and they're like walking down the street or something, and they're just like looking for chaos and shit, you know, like the whole pack, and it's just, man, the video to shoot this would be like so gory, but it would be so cool if like,
yeah,
if you could capture, you know, what they're singing it. Well,
best artists, like I said when I was naming earlier, the horrorcore, like Brother Lynch Hung. You ever watched his videos? They're twisted and sick as fuck.
Yeah.
This video would like suit that, and every single one of you guys is absolutely murdering this.
Absolutely. But I mean, like their own video could create like their own little
short
horror film.
Like it could be split up into like each their own like clips.
Yeah, I know, eh?
Yeah. But then at the end, you guys can kind of tie it all together. It would be a dope-ass video. Oh. It'd be hard to shoot because I know you guys are from all over the world. But I think most of you guys probably are in the North America, I would assume, for the last few we heard. But I know Udir in Norway, and I'm sure there's a couple others. I know one guy was talking about like saying something in Latin, but that was Labyrinth, I think.
It's too bad there wasn't like a guy or someone you could call to like shoot music videos like that would go around and travel. Yeah. Because when you have like a dope vision,
but you can shoot them all individually.
Yeah, true.
Dope. But this visualizer you guys put together, remember put this together like with your guys' name popping up, the scratch. Yeah, it makes such a difference.
Yeah,
makes a huge difference. And I guess we're gonna end it now with Jay Reno. So let's go.
MC who can never make peace with me. Kill yourself, please have the decency, cause only non-virgin pussy get you to share the beat with me.
The homie from across the ocean wanted something potent. I had to sit down and smoke it before I wrote focus. Looking through the eyes of Odin, see a coward die 1,000 times, another rodent in the final moments. Yeah, before dishonor word to bootleg. You acting like you run it, I'm breaking 2 legs. Come in with that next shit, this is what I do, man. Get lit to start throwing fire like I'm Liu Kang. Hit the whip bumping like you hit a fucking pothole. These other rappers just a soft roll for your arsehole. Shit, my people coming in with the fog roll, lurking in the shadows and fucking with them lost souls. Yeah, you dropping hot cold, try to get them piled high. No one's gonna see them in the midst of this wildfire. Century kicks breaking your neck like a pile driver. J Reno, bitch, you know I'm a foul rhyme.
Wanna play? Wanna play?
The Freddy Krueger.
Jeg må skytes for å stoppes.
Cool.
Alright, end of that song. Probably one of the best horrorcore songs I've ever heard in my life. I'm just gonna say that
Honestly,
right now.
I agree.
That was
I agree.
absolutely amazing. All of you guys, there's not one weak link, there's not one strong link. You know, when people hear ciphers, this guy crushed it over, like, you know, no, you guys all murdered this in your own way. Jay Reno, we'll talk about you a little bit because you're at the end. Your Liu Kang throwing fire line, the Mortal Kombat line. Got that. And you're talking about the music video. He's talking about first, like, smoking a blunt. He was smoking with a guy, like, tied up in the chair behind him. He's smoking his blunt. Yeah. The guy tries to get up and run. He says he breaks his legs. He's like a guy trying to escape the room, and he's stopping him.
Yeah.
So I can see it like that. He said something else too, and I can't remember at the end there.
I don't know why, but like, because now my mind's just made up where I'm following the story in my head, right? Because it is just so cool. And the last one is like, since my brain already kind of took me outside on Gloom Rap, and my head's still there, and now I'm just picturing him starting his verse like you said, he has someone tied up, but he's like by a lake. And then like he's smoking, and then like they try to escape, and he breaks their legs, and then kind of like Dexter, where he dumps the body in like, the lake and kind of thing, and like a very eerie, or like when Jason's gonna chase you in the woods, and they're coming after you, and you're just, oh, I don't know, it's just.
I don't even know why. Like I said, I reacted to this on BTB Reacts. I get so much music, but like I don't know why I haven't heard this way more. I don't get it. Like why after I listened to that, I never kind of went back to it. Because I absolutely love this. This is one of my favorite tracks, like I've heard in a long time. I love ciphers. Yeah. Especially the horrorcore genre. This was absolutely amazing.
It was like
and I'm saying that honestly, you guys crushed it. So I feel bad for not going back when I reacted the first time. But we get so much new music, so it's hard
to remember.
To be honest, we don't re-listen to a lot of like. We have our playlist we play at night, but usually you can only run like 5 to 10 songs, right? And we've reacted to hundreds.
Yeah.
Now, so it's hard to get everybody in. But this, I'll be listening to this multiple times. On Halloween, I'm going to remember to put this on our playlist.
I think I'm just going to start going through now and just like adding them on to like the Halloween playlist as I go, because like I don't want to forget any of them because they're all so cool. But this one in particular is trippy because it's like the imagery is so gory, right? But it still has like a sense of elegance to it, which is weird to say.
To
but
make her like a horrorcore track, guys, you guys fucking
That's what I
killed it.
mean. That's what I mean. It still has like that hip hop culture, like that still like you know the scratching of the records and stuff.
So good, and the Freddy Krueger, welcome to my world, bitch.
Yeah, like it's like a mixture of both. Like it's done so well, and I also don't like the freaking clown laughter. Like, I mean,
but it
that,
fits
like,
it, yeah.
No, I'm saying like I don't. Not that I don't like it. It's like it disturbs me.
And that's what you're supposed to do, though.
Because I know, but that's what I'm saying. Because like as a kid, I used to have like I don't know why, but this big stuffed clown, and it was like bigger than me, and I couldn't move it because it was too heavy when I was a kid. And then I grew up, and I think I saw the movie It when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then since then, psychologically, it's kind of screwed me up a little bit, so then even when I hear that laugh, I'm just kind of like, oh, like I tense up a bit. So even the ad-libs that they add into it to just, was just, wow, that was cool.
Alright, I want to give a shout out before, we're going to let you guys go soon, because that was a long ending to the video, but like I said, I want to give everybody their shine. Produced and mastered by Century Status. Shout out to whoever the hell that is. You crushed the beat, you crushed the production, and the visualizer video was done by Keegan Grimm. So shout out to you.
Cool.
That made a big part in it. I just wanted to make sure everybody got their shout out because this whole thing. And now I'm going to put them in order of who I like best to least. So best I like do Deer, Robbie, Snatch, Keegan Grimm, Labyrinth, Gloom Rap, and Jay Reno. And the one I liked the least was Nobody. So that's my order. You guys crushed
I was
it.
really gonna say, I'm like, you're gonna like rate them all right now. I'm like, okay, bud, good luck.
No, you guys all did your thing. You all deserve to be on a track together. Everybody stood out and no one was lost in the shuffle. Absolutely amazing. Shout out to you guys. We got to end this episode though. This is our final Wednesday episode. What a way to end our Wednesday episodes. Like we said at the beginning of the show, but eventually they will be back.
Like Wednesday Addams.
Yeah, there you go. They will be back, but Sundays now we'll start doing 5 tracks. So hopefully that, boost views for everybody as well. I think it's a good idea. And just filming wise, we can't do it anymore. But we're still here. Keep sending us music. And as always, I'm KC, KingCanada.
And I'm Laura the Rookie.
We'll see you guys on Sunday.
Take care. Thank you for all the tracks, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
You hook like Benzo, breaking all the beats, independent, filling all the seats, independent, summon all the heat, independent, BTB, we are tremendous, team on the rise, insurrection, game will deny the insurrection, crew has arrived, insurrection, KC's time, an insurrection, breaking all the beats.